Alright, ladies and germs and NBs everywhere, I am Cat13, a woman with a deep voice. And at long last, it is time to enter the 1000 Yadua. I really hope that audio is not entering the microphone too bad. Alright, let's do this. Oh, what kept you, Mario? Anyway, there's nobody here. As such, I can only conclude they used some special method that... yeah, sure, you keep telling yourself that. You're not fucking Frankly. But we will open the door. Alright. Everyone's here. Now I'm equipped in my Waluigi outfit. Just because we're heading into the Palace of Shadow. And his color scheme just kind of made sense. And are you ready for epicness? Now, in case you're wondering, I am using my headset right now. The last few videos I was using my normal microphone because I couldn't find my headset, so... That's why the audio sounded a little bit different. I'm kind of glad that I have my headset back on. Because the audio usually is a little bit clearer. Man, look at that. That is beautiful. This is my Dr. Pepper there. I really should have brought it down here so that I can take some gulps of it in between recordings. Uh-oh. I sent shockwaves. Oh boy. Ooh. It's got fancy, fancy lighting underneath it. How neat. Uh-oh. Woo! It was so scary, all my partners had to go back into my pocket. That is terrifying. Again, Mario ruining the moment by just giving a thumbs up. Seriously, dude, come on. Alrighty, in we go. It is now time for the moment we've been waiting for. Chapter 8, the 1000 Yadua. It's both elegant and creepy. I feel right at home. Kind of feels like something out of Hazbin Hotel. Now that I've seen 2 seasons worth of that. Kind of feels like where Lucifer would be hanging out. Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and germs, and NBs everywhere, to the Palace of Shadow. Our final destination here in the 1000 Yadua. Let's go ahead and hit save. And don't worry, I did create a copy of my save file so that just in case something goes wrong, I can actually just try again. And yep, you know things are intimidating whenever the palace's theme overrides the main battle theme. It's kind of the whole gimmick of the Palace of Shadow. And it's actually something that it shares in common with Origami Castle, and I think Black Bowser Castle, where the overworld theme is the battle theme, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, can't go with that chump experience, I tell ya. Ain't gonna lie, I really do love the remix of the Palace's theme. Just has a much more sinister flair in the remake. It's actually why I left the remix music on. Oh, we do, look at that. We have ourselves a Dry Bones. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we don't need Mr. Softener. Go ahead and get Vivian out, because... I mean, Dry Bones plus fire equals death. Unless you're playing, like, the Future Trilogy, in which case, that's not the case for some reason. I'll intend to stand. Let's go ahead and use the Earth Tremor here. Because I don't want to kill him quite. Oh. Ooh. Mercy. That almost got bad for poor Bibby. Yeah, I actually filled up the entire gauge and killed them both. Good night, sweet pricks. May you rest in peace. Says. Man, for as useless of enemy encounters as we got here, I'll tell ya, they do give a very nice amount of coins. I don't really have any incentive to fight them. So let's go ahead and get our asses out of here. Because thankfully we blink, which means they can ignore us. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. We can just kind of hug the wall and dodge the dry bones. Because, man, we don't need their shit. Ooh, new enemies! Alright! Yay, something actually worthwhile. Unfortunately, Vivi Girl, my friend, Goombella has to come out now. So that she can tell us a little bit about this guy. Also, if you hear a little bit of chomping or whatever, that's just me chewing gum. Whew, mercy. It helps me with a lot of gastrointestinal problems. I don't know why either. I think maybe it's the mint. Wow, a whole one experience from a new enemy. That is just sad. Ooh, hello. I'll take that. Let's see. Ooh, I did not want to deal with that. Yeah, fine. He's easy enough to kill anyway. And we're on the final stage. We might as well start leaving battles in. Unless it starts getting excessive, in which case then we'll start cutting. I love how Mario's mustache just looks like a giant smiley face. Ooh! Poor Mario. He took some damage there, but you know what? It's okay. Because we got our revenge. We got our revenge on the bombshell Bill. Who just so cheerfully provided us with some additional help. And that's how you super guard that. This guy is so not worth it that we're going to use our hammer. Booyah. Alright. Ah, man. One of these days I will not hit the wrong button. I tell ya. Let's see here. Piercing blow. We definitely need that because we got us some defense-hungry people. I mean, 3 damage to something that has, I think, 10 HP. That's not pleasant, that's for sure. Oh my god, he gives experience! That is so surprising. I will never get tired of Goombella's little soundbite there. So cute. And yeah, I'm right, actually. He does have 10 HP. How about that? Yeah, fortunately, I have a very easy way of dealing with these bastards. It's called, using the, defense. Ignoring attacks. Alright, let's get rid of him. Let's see here. I do have lightning, but it's not going to do enough. So let's go ahead and ignore that defense. Ain't going to quite kill him, but at the very least, one more good round from Goombella should be able to take care of him. Or not. Well, okay then. Asswipe. You're not even worth my defense. Piercing attacks now. You get your ass out of here. How dare you deny Goombella the satisfaction of feeding you? Two EXP though. I mean, it's not nothing. So I guess I probably shouldn't have spent all that time trying to level up in the Pit of 100 Trials. And look at that, we got ourselves an all or nothing badge. I don't like this badge. It's kind of finicky. I'm trying to remember where all the spikes are here. It's actually trickier than it looks. Man, these bats, I tell ya, they just don't learn. We're just going to go ahead and do ourselves a nice little spin jump, because that'll take care of it. Slowly but surely, we're going to level up. Man, he wants some of that Mario meat too, I tell ya. Everybody wants Mario. And this guy's lucky he can fly. I think that's a bit cheap, but that's just me. Alright, so let's see here. I think I need to go here, and there we go. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage from that, because usually I do, so... Yeah, man, look at that fire, man. Ah, that is beautiful. It's a little strange that they decided to go with, like, traditional fire graphics. I guess they really wanted to sell the seriousness of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. It's just a fun little mini game. Gotta grab yourself some coins, because, you know, why not? I mean, you gotta get them coins while they're here. Ooh! Get hit in the butt! Alright, fine. Damn. Just trying to dodge the fire, and then it just knocked... Okay. Did we encounter that guy in the Pit of 100 Trials? I think we did. But, I mean, just in case... Oh, man. Damn. Getting too much of a rush. But, I mean, I'm so excited. I mean, it's a new recording day. Alright, there we go. Now we actually get to encounter this little butt munch. Yeah, we encountered him in the pit. It's fine. Though that does mean that we need to switch out party members because, of course, Goombella can't do anything to him. So, let's go ahead and get Mario a nice smack of the hammer. Then, we strike a pose. Man, they are not giving us any experience. Honestly, I'm kind of sad I didn't keep that bump attack badge on at this point. Because, Lord knows, that probably would have been very helpful. Because there aren't that many new enemies here. Oh, crap. That was not good timing. I thought that was something else. Although it's a nice callback to Chapter 5. You know, with all those waves and stuff. They're at least nice enough to provide us with a heal block. Ooh, this room's empty. That's a little bit intimidating. I sense a new enemy is waiting for us. That would be correct. Hi. None shall pass by. Let those who would disturb her sleep fall into the depths of endless darkness. Uh-oh. May the intruder never find the key to the door. I already did. Yeah, you gotta make sure you catch up with this guy, because if you don't, you're gonna fall into the pit. And there's actually a black hole in the center of the room, so gotta be real careful. Alright, let's go ahead and... Not that. Actually, let's go ahead and get Goombella to tell us about this ass what? Ass what? Ass wipe. Dark Bones. 20 HP, that's crazy. It's one of the toughest enemies we've encountered so far. Mayhaps he will actually give us some of that juicy experience. Let's see here. What attack items do we have that can attack all of them at once? I mean, we could use stopwatch. That could be useful. Might as well. I mean, we ain't gonna use it anywhere else, so might as well. Oh, thank God, it actually froze him. That's good. Alright, there's the guard on that. Ooh, not quite the super guard on that, though. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead and get Goombella, or I think they're vulnerable to explosions, too. Let's get Avery out. I want to test something. I think they're also vulnerable to explosions, so that could be useful. Feel the pain. Feel the pain that Mario just so richly gives you. Ooh, got some ice. Guess they were ice to see us. Alright, let's go ahead and bombast these ass munches. Boom! Yes, they are! Okay, they are vulnerable to explosions. Good. Good. That does make my life a little bit easier. Whew! That almost could have been bad. Thank you, Shy Guys. Oh, well, somebody's being awful kind to me today. Probably that Koopa Troopa up front. He's a big fan of Mario. Let's go ahead and use that D down pound. And one more should do it. At the Boom Bassa Boom Festival! Yeah! Alright. 3 XP, 51 experience. Very nice. I mean, it's better than nothing. At first I thought that was a spider. But apparently that's shaped more like a crown. Okay, interesting. Either way, it does add to the ominous vibe of this area. Oh, thank you. Ultra Shrooms. Definitely could use those. Let's see here. Oh. Got more bombshell bills. And Avery, blow this ass wipe away. Might actually just meet you here in a second, because we're going to be dealing with these bombshell bills all the way down, so might just be advantageous not to show this part. And that, my friends, is how it's done. Alright, now we got this nice big open room here. Another badge. Yay, another badge I'll never use, but hey, it's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out one of our FP recovery items. Because, man, oh man, we definitely needed it. Alright, Ice Storm. Well, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, honestly, a lot of those enemies really weren't worth talking about. It was just a bunch of fireballs and junk like that. Now, this room right here actually does have a lot to talk about, because in the original 1000-Year Door, it was a lot simpler to figure out, like, where the torches would take you. The torch that is lit, that's one you need to go into. However, in the original, it was always facing toward the right. But in the remake, they actually threw you off a little bit, because some of the torches are actually toward the left. So you gotta keep an eye out for that a little bit more. It's a bit trickier. But not impossible, just very different. Does make things a little bit more interesting for repeat playthroughs. Let's see here. None there. Let's see where the flame is. Ah, here's an example of the flame actually being over here this time. Because, you know, it's a remake. You gotta do things a little bit differently every once in a while. Let's see, that one's okay. I think the flame is... Crap! Man, my jumping skills are terrible today. Yep, there it is. This should take us to the tower. Oh, that's just mean. That is mean. The fact that they put a flame right at the door that you just entered. That is so rude. Alright, there we go. Now we're in the area with the tower. Look at them chain chomps, I tell ya. They're just itching to pick a fight with Mario. I'll tell ya.
We get out of one odd room just to find another. It's so huge like an underground city, almost. What is this place?
Good question. This is actually theorized to be the original city that the Shadow Queen ended up sinking like 1,000 years ago. Very interesting, very interesting. Now we fall down the path. Smack ourselves a thing. And that will unveil that. Very cool. Man, I would sleep here. This is such a nice little place. Like, probably hearing the quiet rushing water, the flickering of the flames. Honestly, the chain chomps wouldn't be that ideal, but I mean, they can be taken care of. This would be a nice place to sleep. Ooh, and he got me. Oh, look at that. We actually have more actual music this time because we're in the tower section. But we already know how to fucking deal with these ass munches. We dealt with them back in the Pit of Under Trials. Just gotta draw circles around them, and they die. Bad dog. Very bad dog. You're not even worth excellent. Though I am glad that we're getting actual experience again, so that's good. Hey, get your ass out of here, fuckwad. How dare you try to hunt down the great and powerful Mario. That's just wrong. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Another round of the chain jumps. Ooh, way too soon. Let's see here. Oh wait, no, they're immune to explosions, that's right. So instead, let's launch some lightning at them. Because none of them are immune to lightning. And then we can do this. Because fun fact, this thing ignores defenses. Yeah, get your ass out of here, you fucking chain chomp. Bad dog. Bad dog, good experience. Feels good, feels good. Let's wander on over here. I just love the very rough paper mache chain chomps that are present there. It's just kind of funny looking. Schmack dat. Look at that. We have opened a tower. I'm trying to debate whether or not we have enough time for the tower because it's it does take a little bit. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think I'll call. No. I mean, we basically were just fighting bad guys to get here, so we might as well actually. Yeah, we can hang out for a while. And look at that water. Just breathtaking. Very simple coloration, but just so satisfying. On boat. That is so dumb. That is such a dumb combination of words. But now, we're in probably one of my favorite locations in Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. Welcome to the Puzzle Tower. This place is very intimidating. Just so ominous, man. Just so ominous. Climb up here. We get a cutscene. Oi, Mario, look here. It's very astrological. It's absolutely titanic. What in blazes is it? It's a solar system display. You never seen one? Anyway, So the gimmick of the tower here is essentially going into each door and trying to figure out the puzzle. Trying to see if we actually can do those. Because I know one door activates it, so... I don't know. May actually have to go after Gloomtail here shortly. Let's go ahead and check that. I'm intrigued by this indention. Well, you could put something in it. Puzzling shape, though. Yeah, ain't it, though? Yeah, I think we're actually supposed to go after Gloomtail. Damn it. I wanted to do the puzzles, because they're fun. These are actually kind of neat puzzles, and I like the fact that the floor kind of fluoresces. It's very neat. Very advanced, very celestial, very mysterious. Alright, let's go ahead and unboat here. I'm just making sure that a certain cutscene doesn't get triggered before our big battle with Gloomtail. Because I need to have Vivian on standby. Whew. Okay, we're good. For some reason, I thought that this was supposed to trigger something. Oh, hi. We remember you. And now we got that intimidating underground theme. Though you are no more intimidating than you were before. I'm gonna hit you with my fucking hammer, you're gonna like it, and you're going to die. Just like before. Enjoy that. Man, even them are given decent experience. Now a nice even 80. Damn it! Yep. Suck to be that guy. Oh man, look at these. Those actually kind of remind me of Super Paper Mario a little bit. Which, I mean, I guess that doesn't really make sense because Thousand Year Door technically came before Super Paper Mario in the timeline. But it reminds me of the throne room of King Crocus. It's very fascinating, very cool. Let's see here. Since Gloomtail's coming up, we might as well pull out Kumbella. Item box. That's interesting. I don't remember that being there. Probably just got added in the remake. Because the remake did add a few boxes. Look at this. So many rooms. Oh god. Another fireball. Oh, 2 fireballs. 2 firefucks. Look at that. We got ourselves a save point. I smell boss. Let's go ahead and fuck his day up. Who are you? I don't know, but I beat the shit out of your sisters. You ain't nothing. You don't scare me. Hi. Oh yes, you are so intimidating. No one's disturbed me here in eons. Who dares defile the sacred place? I would say unholy place, but you know, whatever.
Hey, isn't that Hooktail? We totally beat her up before. What's she doing back?
What? You destroyed my precious youngest sister? And your older sister, too. Apparently they write letters to each other. How wholesome. Quicken there, mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones. Well, certainly more intimidating than Hooktail and Bonetail combined. Because he actually wants to be intimidating. Wahahaha! My first fresh meat in ages! Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. That doesn't sound very safe. But yeah, this guy really isn't anything. If you've beaten Bonetail, this guy really is not going to be that surprising, because he is not as intimidating at all. I mean, he only has 80 HP, 2 defense, and his attacks really are limited to poison. So yeah. Like I said, Bonetail's not really all that intimidating, to be honest. He's probably one of the easier bosses here to deal with in here. Like I said, Bonetail should have given you a lot of practice. Ooh! Poor Goombella, she got poisoned. Yeah, well, doesn't really matter because we don't really need her. Might as well get our defense piercing Miss Mouse, because she's awesome. Just go ahead and give him a good old-fashioned slap. Yeah. That's some good shit right there. I really don't understand why he does that. Like, the weird little, like, he's squinting a little bit just to seem intimidating, but he isn't. Surprised he didn't get the confusion status. Whew. Oh, you fucking asshole. Stupid Daisy. Alright, let's go ahead and just go for another round. Really wish she would do more damage, though. Probably need to put on another power plus for my party members so that they can do a little bit more punishment. It's a very simple strategy, but just whittling him down slowly. And he really doesn't like this mouse. I guess he really is just targeting whoever's in front. Let's see here. Rune powder ain't gonna do anything to him. 15 FP would be nice. Hot dog. Let's see. I have life shrooms, but I don't want to use them yet. Just go ahead and heal Miss Mouse, because, I mean, we can't have her dying. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I mean, Supernova... I mean, we could show this off. We didn't really use it. Time to feel the pain! The power of the stars shall behoove you. And now that I know how to button mash, I can actually do this. It's easier to button mash on smaller buttons. Oh man, just barely. Just barely. I didn't think that would actually work. Alright, that was cool. Boy, you ain't gonna do shit. I just unleashed a supernova on your ass. You think you're intimidating? Man, we've beaten worse. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I kind of wanted to shake things up with the supernova just to kind of show an experiment and show how it works. Because we didn't really show it off too much. It wastes a lot of SP, but damn is it a good attack. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, sure, charge up your attack, why don't you? Oh, sure, and put my fucking party to sleep here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull out Vivian, because we're definitely going to need her. Pull out Mario so that we can do some pain. Oh man, look at that. One more supernova actually could probably kill him. Ah! Wrong shroom. Alright, let's go ahead and A-B-A-B-B. Mega Bro! Oh man, that looks a lot better in this version of the game, let me tell you. How could this be? I have the awesome power of ducking. Also, how did that not hit Vivian? It literally did nothing to Vivian. That's hilarious. Alright. No, whatever. I'm not arguing with it either. Let's go ahead and instill a fiery jinx on him. Boom! Strike a pose. Alright, yeah, charge up your super flame here. Ain't gonna do anything because... Seriously? How many of these stupid daisies are in my audience? I'm not even going to use my piercing blow, because you ain't worth it. Enjoy that. No, is it true? Can I expire? Yes, you can. Bye-bye. Thank you, and good night. Thank you for the experience. Alright, level up. Well, you know what this means. More BP! We can actually install a whole bunch of stuff. Yay. Yeah, heal me up. Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. Well, now all the dragons are dead. Hope she wasn't too attached to him. Because, I mean, that was just downright pathetic. And I got a text message. You got the Starstone! I guess that wasn't necessary after all. In my mind. Would you look at this? We have even more treats. Let's see what's inside. Well, ourselves a gradual syrup. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, fuck yeah, shooting star. That is a fucking great item right there. I will gladly get rid of this power punch. Mystery, that one's just kind of okay. Let's see here. I could have swore you could actually walk through this wall here. Nope, apparently not. Alright, let's get out of here, Bobbery. Those were some good spoils there, my dude. Thank you very much. Whew! Oh, that actually was kind of a tough little fight there. But hey, I mean, a level up's a level up, so I will not argue that. Ooh, baby. Alrighty. I guess that'll do it for this episode of Paper Mario with 1,000 Yadua. Next time, I'll meet you on the outside. See you then.